The stranger who left no footprints in the village sand. Long ago, in a quiet village near the edge of a golden desert, the people lived simple and peaceful lives. The wind whispered through the palm trees, and the sand carried the footprints of everyone who walked upon it. Children played in the sand. Farmers returned from their fields. Every path told a story through footprints. But one evening, something strange arrived in the village. As the sun dipped low and the sky burned orange, a tall stranger dressed in a long cloak walked into the village. He carried no bag. He spoke to no one. Villagers stared as he passed. "Who is that man? I have never seen him before." Young Kofi watched the stranger carefully as he walked across the sandy road. Something felt wrong. Kofi ran behind the stranger and stared at the ground. His eyes widened. There were no footprints in the sand, not a single one. Kofi rubbed his eyes and looked again. The stranger was walking, but the sand remained smooth. Kofi, shocked. How can someone walk on sand without leaving footprints? That night, Kofi rushed to the hut of Mama Ajoa, the village's oldest and wisest woman. "Mama Ajoa, a strange man came to the village. He walks on the sand, but he leaves no footprints." Mama Ajoa's face turned serious. She slowly stood and looked toward the dark horizon. "Child, travelers always leave footprints. Only spirits and tricksters walk without them." Kofi felt a chill run down his spine. The next morning, the villagers gathered under the great baobab tree. Chief Mensa listened carefully as Kofi told his story. Some villagers laughed. The villagers shouted, "A boy's imagination?" But Mama Ajoa raised her hand. "If the boy speaks truth, then this stranger is not ordinary." The chief ordered the villagers, "Watch him carefully. Tonight we will learn who he truly is." That night the villagers hid in the shadows. The stranger walked silently through the village. Again, the sand showed no footprints. Then something even stranger happened. The stranger stopped at the village well and raised his hands. The wind began to swirl. The sand trembled. Suddenly, the stranger spoke in a deep voice. "I have traveled through many lands. I come to test the hearts of this village." The villagers stepped forward in fear. "Who are you?" the chief asked. The stranger slowly removed his cloak. His eyes glowed like fire. "I am a spirit of the wandering desert." Gasps spread through the crowd. The spirit looked at the villagers one by one. "Many villages are greedy and cruel. I walk through their lands unseen." He pointed to the village homes. "But here I saw kindness. I saw people share food, protect children, and honor their elders." Mama Ajoa nodded quietly. The stranger raised his hands toward the sky. Golden wind swept through the village. The wells filled with fresh water. The crops in the fields began to grow stronger. "For your kindness, I leave you a blessing." The villagers bowed in gratitude. As dawn approached, the stranger turned to leave. Kofi followed him once more. "Will we ever see you again?" The stranger smiled. "Whenever kindness walks the earth, I am never far." He stepped into the rising sunlight, and slowly, he disappeared. The sand remained untouched, no footprints. Years passed. Children grew up hearing the story, and whenever strangers passed through the village, the people looked at the sand carefully, because they remembered the mysterious traveler who walked among them. Kindness and goodness are seen even by those we cannot see. When people live with honesty and compassion, blessings follow them like the wind across. Please like, share, and subscribe.